a lot of this, if you design it in one way, has to go through Congress, which, as we know, is sclerotic and basically nothing can happen. And then the other path is for you guys to go ham a little bit and say, okay, what can we do with executive order? Have you had a chance to discuss, if you win, repositioning the focus as basically that? What is the totality of everything that we can do from the White House, from the Oval, and then getting all of these? And the other thing that we should talk about at some point is it's like a Avengers movie now at this point. You, Bobby Kennedy, Elon, Trump. So, but
I don't.
The Justice League.
The Justice League.
I don't know which character in that Justice League I am.
No, but the point is, have you had that discussion about all right, folks, let's not wait for Congress and get a plan ready starting day one of all the stuff that can happen through EOs? Or how are you thinking about this?
Well, at a high level, certainly, I'm one of the co-chairs of the transition team. There are a few others of us who are working on it. You have to sort of think about, look, the way the founders set up our government, whether you like it or not, there are certain things, especially when it comes to budget and appropriations, you just have to go through Congress, right? You fundamentally have to. Now, I do think that Congress is willing to work with us at least the first couple of years of an administration. You can largely get the budgetary and appropriations things that you need. But there's a lot that you can do through EO. And by the way, in a lot of ways, I think the enlargement of the president at the expense of Congress is a bad thing. But fundamentally, there is a lot that happens in our government purely through executive orders, through EOs. And yes, we're thinking very deliberatively about all the things that you could do through EOs on day one or in the early parts of the administration. And again, not to make this too partisan, but one of the ways that Biden and Harris opened up the American southern border was through executive orders, right? It was an executive order that suspended deportations, an executive order that ended the Remain in Mexico policy. So you can screw up a lot through EOs. You can also fix a lot through EOs, which is certainly something that we're focused on.